Math Talk, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating world of mathematics. I'm your host, David Mugambi, and with me I have my group members, Imelda Molimba and Eric Kinyaga. Today, we are going to discuss some interesting mathematical concepts and their real-world applications. Whether you are a math enthusiast or just curious, we hope to spark your interest. So let's dive in. Imelda, let's start by talking about how math is used in our everyday lives. Many people don't realize how often they are using math daily.
That's true, David. I agree with you that we use maths in our everyday life. For instance, when we are cooking, we use maths. How do we do this? By adjusting a recipe involves understanding proportions and ratios. If you need to have a recipe, you have to divide all the ingredients by 2 so that you will have a nice meal at the end.
Okay, that's nice, Imelda. Let's hear from Eric.
Maths is also important in budgeting, where we do our planning of finances, dealing with interest rates, and calculating discounts. These all involve basic arithmetics.
Good points, Imelda and Eric. I surely agree that budgeting is quite important and it's a function that is enabled by math. Time management is also another example, whereby organizing our schedules and ensuring we have enough time for each task require a lot of mathematical thinking. One thing that really fascinates me about math is the beauty of patterns. From nature to art, patterns are everywhere. Imelda, can you tell us more about this?
Sure, David. Patterns are everywhere, and it is important to note that patterns are a fundamental part of mathematics. An example, the Fibonacci sequence. This sequence appears in various forms in nature, like the arrangement of leaves on a stem, the branching of trees, and the spiral patterns of shells.
That's nice, Imelda. Eric, let's hear your thinking.
And these patterns are not just beautiful, they are also useful. Understanding patterns helps us predict and solve problems more efficiently.
Imelda, can you elaborate more?
True indeed, exactly. Patterns are also crucial in fields like cryptography, where recognizing and creating patterns is essential for securing data so that your information will be protected.
For sure, cryptography is very essential in computers to ensure security of our data. So let's now share some fun from math facts with our listeners. Eric, did you know that number 0 was independently invented by different civilizations?
Yes, David, I know. The concept of zero as a number was developed in ancient India by one mathematician, Brahmagupta, in the 7th century. It was a groundbreaking concept that paved the way for modern mathematics.
Sure, Eric. Let's hear from Imelda.
Another interesting fact in math is about the prime numbers. A prime number is a number greater than 1 that has no positive divisors other than 1 and itself. Did you know there are infinitely many prime numbers?
Sure. Prime numbers are quite essential in mathematics, whereby, as Imelda has put it, is they don't have positive divisors other than 1 and itself. For instance, 1, 3. Yeah, so those are some of the examples of the prime numbers. That's right, Imelda. This was proven by the ancient Greek mathematician Euclid around 300 BC. Prime numbers are the building blocks of all natural numbers, which makes them incredibly important in number theory. So let's turn to real-world applications of mathematics and look at it. Imelda, to start and give us an example.
Of course, David, mathematics can be applied in real world, and one of the areas in which mathematics is crucial is in technology. Especially now that we're in this digital area, technology is everywhere and you cannot avoid it. And here, we really need maths. In algorithm, which are sets of mathematical instructions, they power everything from search engine to social media platform. I believe all of you can agree with me that yes, we cannot avoid maths. Maths is very important.
Surely, I fully agree that algorithms are the driving power when developing programs, computer programs, and that's a very essential application of mathematics. Let's hear from Eric, another application.
And also in medicine, mathematical models helps us understand the spread of diseases. This is especially important for creating strategies to combat pandemics.
That's true, Eric. Mathematics is very essential in simulating the spread of disease, which can really help in combating the disease that are quite fast spreading in the world. So let's turn to another application of mathematics and look at the fundamental that is mathematics that is applied in engineering. Okay, civil engineers use geometry and calculus to design and build structures like bridges and buildings, ensuring that they are safe and efficient. So it's amazing to find that mathematics has quite a number of applications in the real world, and it's amazing how deeply mathematics is intertwined with everything we do, from the simplest daily tasks to most complex scientific research. For real, math is an essential tool. Imelda, let's hear from you.
Absolutely. I agree with you that mathematics is an essential tool. We hope our listeners have enjoyed this brief exploration into the world of mathematics. Remember, maths is not just about numbers and equations. It's about thinking logically and solving problems. Indeed, we cannot avoid maths and we need mathematics in our daily lives.
So that's how much you have covered. Remember, you have looked at the real world application of mathematics, and you have seen various applications. Now that's all we have for today's episode of Math Talk. If you have any questions or topic you'd like us to cover, feel free to reach us. Special thanks to Artist Firing for providing the music for this episode of the podcast. Find him on YouTube and kindly support his work. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, keep exploring the wonders of math.